You ever notice how the people you date start to feel like sequels? Different name, different hoodie, same storyline. And you promise yourself, this time I'm choosing better. But a few moments in, you're back in the same emotional Groundhog Day, wondering how you got here again. Let's talk about that. Most people think they're choosing relationships with their eyes, but you're not. You're choosing with your patterns. You're choosing with your open wounds. You're choosing with the parts of you that still believe love has to be earned. And when a part of you thinks love is something you have to work for, you're gonna be attracted to people who make you work for it. That's why the guy changes, but the dynamic doesn't. I used to think that I had a type. Turns out my type wasn't a person. My type was a pattern. A pattern built on a belief that I had to prove my worth to be chosen. And I see the same thing in so many women today. You can be smart, you can be driven, you can have the degree, the job, the glow up, and still find yourself craving the kind of love that feels like a performance review that you didn't sign up for. The truth is this: if you don't believe you're enough, you'll look for someone who confirms that. Not in a cruel way, just in a familiar way. Because the nervous system gets attached to familiar, not healthy. So, how do you break it? It starts with this simple but annoyingly honest question. Do I want love, or do I want someone to tell me I'm worth loving? They're not the same thing. One is about receiving, one is about proving. One is about choosing someone aligned with your soul, and the other is about using relationships as CPR for your self-worth. And I promise you, when you stop trying to get validation from outside of you, your entire attraction system resets. Like hitting the breaker switch in your heart. Suddenly, the people who once excited you don't even register. Not because you're healed, but because you're awake. This isn't about blaming yourself. It's about understanding yourself. Your love life changes the moment you change. The moment you decide your heart is not a vending machine dispensing validation for whoever pushes the right buttons. You break the pattern by remembering your worth before anyone else gets a vote. So, if you're afraid of dating the same man in a different hoodie, it's not because you haven't found the right one yet. It's because you're still becoming the version of you who stops settling for auditions and starts honoring her whole, sacred, infinite value. You're not hard to love. You just didn't know what love was supposed to feel like because it starts inside you. You're not behind, you're being rebuilt. Let's rise together, and I'll see you in the next video.